You're now listening to episode 26, Start of Play Football, with myself, Theo, as always. Kojo, man, what are you saying?
I'm alive, man. It's been I don't want to say too much for the masses, but you know how it's been a busy week for me, a blessed week. So, yeah, man, I can't complain. What you saying?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Yeah, like you, man, busy. I'm so glad. Do you know what? I woke up this morning. It's like Christmas Day, man. I thought, yeah, the Euros is on. The Euros, 3 games a day. Got Copa America thing. I don't know if that starts at the same time as the Euros, but I know it's on. Like
That starts.
it starts just after, in the middle of. I think it's in the middle of the Euros. So they kind of overlap a little bit. But we got the Copa America. Then you got the preseason game starting. So look, if you're not a football fan, Love Island is on at 9 o'clock every night. But if you are a football fan, you're in for a treat. 2 p.m, 5 p.m, 8 p.m every single day for the next couple of weeks, man. Before we get into today's episode, obviously, as you can tell, this is going to be, we're talking about the groups here. Got the groups already on the screen for you lot. If you're watching on YouTube, you'll see that we're going to be talking about the groups, the teams that we think might get out of those groups, some of the curveballs that some teams might have to face as well. But before we do all of that, make sure you go to the channel if you haven't already, and make sure you subscribe to it and give us a like on the video as well. But yeah, no way of starting this, but going straight back to the groups, man. We got all the groups here. I'm going to start with Group A, which consists of Germany, Scotland, Hungary, and Switzerland. Obviously, tonight's the first game. Germany kick off against Scotland as the host nations in Germany. What's your thoughts on that group? Because it kind of, for me, feels like it's self-explanatory a little bit.
When you say that, what do you mean?
I feel like Germany is just gonna run wild with it, man. I know they haven't had the best of tournaments like the last couple of Euros, but host nations normally do well in their opening games and so on and so on. So I think they should be all right to get out of that group. I think anyway.
I don't disagree there. I think what's important here is that the other 3 teams need to realize that it's slightly a free for all, because gone are the days where you say if it's Switzerland versus Scotland, you look at Switzerland's team and they have enough, and they do have enough now, but Scotland have a decent squad. Hungary have a decent squad as well. But with Germany, I do expect to stay the group. I just think there's an idea going around right now. I don't know if you feel the same way, that they're going to sort of just run roughshod. A lot of people are expecting them to spank Scotland tonight. I don't think it's going to be that way. I think it'll be a bit of a close game. But yeah, I would expect Germany to go through. But for the other 3 teams, yeah, man, it's a free for all. And slightly, I think Scotland can be the team to get out of there, you know.
You reckon?
Yeah. Just because I know Switzerland are on the stronger side. Hungary, I'm a bit very, I'm very unconvinced about with them. I'm not saying Scotland are a convincing side. I'm just saying, looking at the strengths that the other teams possess and what Scotland have, and also the fact that Scotland play a different brand of football to the other 3 teams, it can be like they can be a kryptonite to the other 2 teams.
Yeah.
Goals, and you know, it all it takes is tournament football. It takes 1 goal and solid defending to get 3 points and run out of there. So yeah, man, I think Scotland can get out of there.
Who's the Switzerland manager? Is it Ralph Rangnick? Isn't he there now?
Or
is he Austria? He's Austrian, isn't he? I think he's Austrian.
Yeah. He's Austrian, yeah.
He's Austrian. Yeah. But I thought he was at Switzerland. But yeah, no, I think Scotland have got a good chance of getting out that group. I think, I don't know, man. I just think you can't really overlook Germany as well. And I think there's such a, like, they've got, I mean, I'm looking forward to watching Jamal Musiala. I think he's just a talent anyway, but I think he's going to be crucial for them. But yeah, for me, Germany are the ones. I think, I'm not saying they can go all the way. We'll get to that at the end, but I think they will go far in the tournament. I don't think they'll go all the way and win it. But I think I'd like to see Scotland get out of the group, though. I think Scotland should be getting out of the group. I'm thinking about their team because Robertson gone, hasn't he? I've seen Robertson's gone.
Robertson, Tierney's gone.
Tierney,
Shea Adams is gone.
McGinn.
What's the Celtic guy's name? James Forrest.
Yeah. They've got a squad, man.
Yeah, there's some threats in there. There's some players that can do a decent job.
And I think they had a decent. I know they had to leave it quite late to qualify, but they had a decent campaign to get through the qualifiers, if I remember correctly as well. So they didn't do too bad in the qualifiers. But yeah, so who are we picking out of that group to go through?
I'm doing Germany, Scotland. I think Switzerland will finish third, and they'll probably be one of the top 4 best third teams.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm going to agree with that. I think Germany, Scotland go through. I think that's only right as well. I think there'll be the 2 that go through. Let's move to Group B, which consists of Spain, Croatia, Italy, and Albania. Quite a difficult group, man, because I think a lot of people would automatically veer towards Spain and Italy, but you can't rule out Croatia, can you really? You just can't do that.
Nah, I was gonna say, but because they've got an aging squad, but those aging players are still
quality. Listen,
still ridiculously good. So it wouldn't surprise us to see like Modric still run the show even now. So Italy confused me, because you look at Italy's squad, and just was the fact that they're Italy in it, you'll think, yeah, they should want to do a job. But Italy, you just don't know what Italy's going to get these days. It's not the days when they had, Totti and Quinta and obviously Buffon and them, man. This current generation Italy's a bit, I don't know. And then they had an injury to Scalvini, who had a really good year at Atalanta, and I think he was going to play a prominent part in that defense. Like, it's just a weird time for Italy.
But they've still got a squad, though. I think.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah. Their squad is very good, but you just don't know how they're going to perform, because you said it. They got 3 good goalkeepers. Was it? I think they took Donnarumma.
Yeah, Meret and Vicario. Yeah.
You got Chiesa, you got Scamacca,
Bastoni. Bastoni. Di Lorenzo, Mancini.
Barella's there.
Jorginho.
Yeah, man.
Right. Yeah, man. Yeah, Scamacca.
You just don't know. You just don't know what team is going to turn up. But if I'm a betting man, genuinely, I think if they find their feet fast, they finish the top.
Who? Italy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see what Spain is saying, actually. Let's see what Spain squad's like. Because so they've got David Raya, Romero from Real Sociedad, Unai Simon from Atletico, Carvajal, Cucurella, Grimaldo from Leverkusen, Laporte, Nacho, Rodri in midfield for them as well, Nico Williams, Atletico again. So they've got some good, Hasselu, Morata, Jesus Navas, Ferran Torres, Lamine Yamal. I'm looking forward to seeing him as well. I think he's only 16, isn't he? I think he's 16. I was reading he's had to take all his schoolwork with him. It's mad. It's mad. Imagine you're at the Euros, you're the big Euros in Germany. You have to take your schoolwork and make sure you still do that. But I want to see him. I don't know how much game time he'll get. Obviously, they've got Pedri at Spain as well, another key player for them from Barcelona. Let's talk about Albania, who, again, I don't think anyone's going to give them much hope of getting out of their group. But do they stand a chance of getting out of the group? I'll be honest, I don't know much about. I'm looking at their squad now. I know the names of the players, but I wouldn't say that they're a nation I've been following throughout the campaign for the qualifiers either.
Nah, I'll be real. Yeah, I was shocked when they made it. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
They've got players that like I said we'll be familiar with. I think we all know Strakowska from Brentford. We know Hajsash from Lazio.
You got Broja. Bro's gone. Yeah. But how much is he going to play? I mean, he's hardly kicked a football this season. Like, he's hardly kicked a football.
Well, I think for nations like that, if you are a Premier League talent, you're going to be the guy they look to. I just don't know if.
I don't think he'll be first choice, I'll be surprised. Yeah. I don't think so, because again, without knowing how they've done throughout their campaign, I don't know who they've started and who they've played with in the other games. And I'm looking like they've got players from Besiktas in their team. Like they've got players that played in the Turkish Super League as well. So they've got players that might be just as good as Armando Broja. I just don't know about them. Do you know what I mean? I just haven't been following them as much. So
Yeah,
you would think he would start. You would think that Broyle might get a game, but if he hasn't played that much football, I personally, I probably wouldn't have taken him. If Amanda Broyle was English, I don't think he'd be even in the squad.
oh, he wouldn't even be considered.
Do you know what I mean? Like, so I think he's just gone by default because he's, like you said, a Premier League player, obviously a top league. But I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He'd be looked at as the
poster boy of Albania.
Poster boy of Albania. Still very young. He's played for Chelsea. He's playing in the Premier League. He's had loans in the Premier League. Like he's out of all those players, maybe apart from Haisaj,
yes,
the one that people look at and say, yeah, that's our man. But you do make a fair point about the other leagues. Obviously, we don't have the time or the chance to watch these players on a more consistent basis, so we can't really give a breakdown on them. But I just can't see a scenario where Broha doesn't start, because I feel like nations like that, they might have some underdogs that we don't know of, but I feel like at the same time, when you are, like we just said, the poster boy, well, what we assume is the poster boy,
this is it.
I think he starts, but I am going to keep an eye on them because I want to see if they've got any gems that we don't know about, because that would be interesting.
But they're the sort of nation that wouldn't surprise me if they have like a gem that we just don't know about. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think this will be the Euros where we'll unpick a few of them. I think we'll see a couple of these. You know, there's every international tournament, there's one or two that kind of just surprises us and everyone goes, raw, who is he? Like, or you know, like, I didn't know much about him, but now I do. Like, I think we'll see a couple of them, and maybe someone at the Albanian team might do that. So I'm looking forward to watching all the games, but I think some of the underdogs, I'm looking forward to seeing what they can do against the likes of Spain, the likes of Italy, and even Croatia in that group. But you do have to say the chips are against them. I can't see them getting out of the group, man. I really can't. But who are you going for in Group B to qualify?
Italy first, Croatia second.
Croatia second.
Yeah, Spain third.
You reckon Spain won't qualify? Oh, so you won't like they'll go through as the.
They'll be off the four.
Yeah.
The third best loser. Yeah. That's what I think.
Who's in the Croatia squad then? Be Gvardiol and the lav Perisic. Yeah, they have, man. Kamaric
is good.
Yeah, Kovacic,
Palisic. Well, they've got a team. Brozovic.
They have.
They've got a team.
They have.
You know, they're good players, man. They're really good players.
Yeah, they have. And you know what's surprising? All their players, not to say that Albanians players don't, but they all play like top teams, like City, Atalanta, Salzburg, Leverkusen, Ajax. Do you know what I'm saying? Like some of these players have gone through seasons just recently and won stuff.
Exactly.
Do you get what I'm saying? So that mentality is going to be crucial for them, but we'll have to see, man. I think Spain, Croatia. I think Spain, Croatia qualify.
Italy third.
I think Italy third. Yeah. I think Spain, maybe Spain. Yeah, Spain, Croatia in that order. Then Italy third. Albania, unfortunately, last in that one for me. Unfortunately. But let's move to Group C. Slovenia, Denmark, Serbia, and England. I mean, let's start with England first. Obviously, let's get them out of the way. But we kind of spoke about them, or did we? Did we speak about them last episode? I can't remember. It's been a couple of weeks, man. I've done a lot. Yeah, we did. We didn't. I don't think we spoke about the omissions from the squad. Actually, we didn't speak about. Obviously, Maddison leaving, leaving early, Grealish being left out, Braithwaite being left out. Who else got left out? Was it Gomez? Did Gomez get left out?
No, so it was Braithwaite,
Maddison, Quansah. Yeah.
Quansah.
What are you laughing for?
That's what you said. It took me out.
Like he shouldn't be there.
This is what you said is Trafford. I was like, oh,
Yeah, Trafford, man. Yeah.
yeah. I'm trying to remember who else. I know they took Stones, took Ezra, Concert.
Someone else got dropped out anyway. I can't remember who it is.
Dunk went. There was another centre back that didn't.
Yeah, Dunk's gone. Dunk's gone. But either way, you would say on paper, I mean, they're tournament favourites to win it. I think they're like 3-1 or something stupid like that. You would say England should get out of that group. Should.
They are the favourites. They are the favourites. But my issue isn't to do with how good the squad is, because I think whoever you dropped out, I want to be very fair. There's going to be some consequences of why they dropped this guy out instead and all that stuff. My issue is the man that stands in the touchline. Now, last Euros they got to the final, so it wasn't horrendous. In the World Cup, did they get? Was it semi-finals? Got to in the World Cup?
Semi-finals, yeah.
Yeah, so semi-finals in the World Cup. So it's not terrible. It's just. Wait, was it semi-finals? It was Argentina and France, isn't it? In the final last World Cup, did they lose one of them? Or am I thinking of the previous World Cup?
You're thinking, wasn't that not the previous one?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the last World Cup. I remember now.
The Qatar, the Qatar.
Was it Qatar? Yeah.
Bro, I can't remember what I'd done 2 weeks ago. Like literally, the last time we recorded, a lot has happened in that space of time for me. I can't even remember. I'll be honest. My mind isn't wired like that right now to even think that far back.
I hear it. You know what? No, they are the favourites. I just think I just don't trust him, man.
What, Southgate?
Yeah. I just don't trust him. Because I'm looking at the squad again now, and I'm like, you're talking about having different options off the bench, and I just see more kind of. I know I know Palmer and Saka are not the same, for example. So if Saka starts about Foden's on the bench, whatever. Foden is Palmer's slightly different to Saka, but like, do I trust you to make the subs at the right time or the right subs?
But this is it.
There.
Yeah.
Tony and Watkins, and whilst Tony and Watkins are, I say, quicker than Kane, apart from speed, they don't really bring much different. Like Kane's obviously better and a better goal scorer, but in terms of their qualities, Tony, if it's for penalties, you got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Bowen, I don't think he's going to get minutes, which is sad.
But he's not going to be the only one though. There's going to be other players in that team that are just there to make numbers.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But so okay, John Stones is not going to play. So who are you going to start? Because he's injured. So who are you going to start centre back?
Let me. Who did I? I can't remember who I put in my team now. Did I send you my team the other night? I don't think I did I? That kept you in suspense. I'm trying to think who did I pick now. Oh, Stone's out then. He's not in. Is he confirmed?
Right, they're saying that he's not. It's like a race against the clock, and it's not in his favour right now.
But I thought that when he got injured in the was it Iceland game, I thought that because when he went on his ankle like that, I thought that's a good 2-3 weeks out, easy.
Exactly what I was thinking as well. And to top it up, I didn't even realise this. You know, he's only started one Premier League game for City in the last 3 months.
That sounds about right though, because they had who were they playing at centre back then? Was it
Akanji and
Diaz,
and then Ake sometimes as well. But
that makes sense though. No. But you don't miss him because then they had Gvardiol playing left back and all the rest of it as well. So, what are the defenders that they've got then?
So they've got centre back anyway. Dunk, Gomez,
but he's not fit. Dunk is out the game Sunday.
Oh my!
I'm pretty sure they said that Dunk and Gomez, because Dunk wasn't fit for the friendly, and I'm sure they said Gomez. Oh, so it'd be Konza. It'd be Ezri Konza. I was trying to think who.
Konza.
Yeah.
So if those is not fit, Mark Gay.
Yeah, but it'd be them two though. It'd be Mark Guehi and Konza playing at the front, at the back.
I don't think these guys are bad. It's just really first game.
But this is the thing. This is why I was saying, and I remember saying it at the time, you got to take someone like Jared Branthwaite. You got to take someone just with a bit of height, and he's had a really good season for Everton. Like, he's got to go for me anyway. Personally, he should be going.
Bro, he's fit.
Yes.
Gomez a lot. Concert injured a lot.
Yeah.
It's now injured. Stones has been injured for what? What are you doing?
Yeah, I would have taken a fully fit Branthwaite over one of those players you just mentioned, because for me, that is going to be where you lose that game. I know it's so cliche to say it, because obviously your defense is only as good, like your goalkeeper's only as good as your defense and all the rest of it. But we can score all the goals we want. But if we're leaking in, if we're winning, scoring 3 goals and we're letting in 4, or we're scoring 1 goal but we're letting in 2, do you know what I mean? It don't matter. It don't matter if Harry Kane's banging goals every game. If we're conceding more. Just remember, and tournament football is different. I think sometimes when I have these conversations, like I have to remind people, tournament football is different to, like, because people say, oh, but he was playing for Everton, they bottom of the league and da. Yeah, but tournament football is different because you only get 3 games to get out of the group.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You got 3 games to get out of the group, then it's always every man for themselves, every team for themselves when you get out of that group. So you need players that are able to turn around quick. Because when you have a game, you go back, you rest for a bit, you go do some light training, you have a bit of training in the morning, the day after that, and then you're back at a game again 2 or 3 days later. So them games are quick. So you need fit players, and if you ain't got a fit player in your team, in your defense, I don't know how you can be 3-1 to win the thing, but that's just me.
Okay.
That's just me anyway, but I don't know. But let's talk about some of the other teams in the group. We've got Denmark and Serbia. Denmark, I'm looking forward to seeing, because again, they've for me, they've got a squad. But what's your thoughts on Denmark?
I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not here for them, and I'll tell you why. Because Denmark, I look at Denmark internationally how I look at Dortmund as a club. It's all just this passion drivel that I just can't get into. They got a lovely, passionate fan base. That's good for them. But I can't lie to you, I don't see them getting past Serbia. So
you don't?
Done. Yeah. So if I'm wrong, I'll hold it. But I think England and Serbia comfortably.
Saying that though, you know what? Again, this is kind of where I've done my Albania thing again. Because you look at Serbia's team, they've got some players in there.
They have.
They've actually got players in there. I'm looking at the squad now. Vlahovic, Tadic, Jokovic, Mitrovic. That's their attackers. That's just their attackers on their own.
They got your boy in goal.
Yes.
As well as
Petrovic, Milinkovic, Savic in there as well.
They got two: Sasic, Lucic at Fulham, Ilic at Torino.
Yeah,
Milinkovic, Savic. Bro, they've got players.
Yeah, they have.
Players, and even slightly. So I know Slovenia are definitely. Well, for me, I said they're not going to get through, but even they got Oblak.
Yeah, isn't that where what's his name plays? Šeško plays there. He plays there as well, doesn't he? He's from Slovenia.
It wouldn't surprise me to see these guys go out there and ball it.
But he will. I know. He's come out and said he wants to stay at Leipzig. Is it Leipzig? Is that? It's Leipzig, I think, isn't it? Yeah. So he said
stay another year.
He said he wants to stay, and even if he stays for another year, great for him, because he's going to increase his fee anyway. I don't know what he's got a release clause in there at the moment, but if
he'll probably have some sort of these days they talk about having a gentleman's agreement. Where
that's it.
He goes for a certain fee to a club that's in maybe must be in the Champions League or wherever.
Yeah.
But this is another tournament where he can shine, man.
He's gonna bang goals. I think I've watched him a lot. There's one player I have watched, and I've kind of following his career because I like how he plays. He reminds me of like an old school traditional just goals. No, I'm not interested in nothing. I know people say that about Haaland, but he brings me something else. Šeško, he brings me something else to the table.
Yeah.
And for me personally, I can see him doing well in this tournament. Whether it means Slovenia get out of the group and progress, I don't know. But yeah, I think personally, don't know what's going on. I got like phones ringing everywhere. Yeah, but for me personally, I think he will do well individually. What do you think then? The teams that will get out of that group?
You know what? Now that I've been speaking about the squads, I look at Slovenia's one. I know Slovenia's thing is their midfield defense is not as strong as Serbia's, but if you can get that guy just popping goals and Oblak in goal is always a plus. But I'll stick with England and Serbia, man.
Yeah.
And I'll take Slovenia third.
You really hate Denmark, innit?
I don't even hate them. I've never put the
Bless it.
romantic side. You know how in football people love a romantic story.
Yeah,
That's
nah, I hear you. I
never
hear
been
you.
me, man.
I hear you. I hear you.
Hate that much, man.
I hear what you're saying, man. I hear what you're saying. Let's move quickly, swiftly over to an interesting group for me. You got Poland, Netherlands, Austria, and France in the Group D. Where shall we start, man? Let's start with Netherlands actually, because again, another team that just I don't know, man. I feel like they should have done more. I feel like them and Belgium at some point over the last couple of years, last couple of tournaments, should have done something, and they just never have. What's your thoughts on the Netherlands or the group overall? Actually, not just the Netherlands, but the group.
Group overall. Firstly, I'm expecting France to trounce everybody. I'll be honest. I know it won't be as simple as go and smash everybody, but I think they'll go through 3 out of 3 wins. Austria and Poland are tricky. Netherlands, obviously, I think their midfield's weak. The Dutch. I think that's where they struggle, and especially now they've lost Barca's boy, De Jong. De Jong's out.
Yeah, he's out, isn't he? The whole tournament.
And they lost someone else as well, so they've replaced them with
Is Matson's coming?
Matson and Cooks in the team now.
Yeah.
So they're good young players, but I'm not convinced by Gravenberch. I'm not convinced by Joey Veerman. I think Wijnaldum's time is done. I think that's where they lose their battles, but they have got a strong defense. De Ligt, De Vries, Van der Ven, Van Dijk, obviously. You know, you've got your strong wing back in Frimpong.
Yeah.
Marlon's fast. Xavi Simons is a very good young player, to be fair to him. He's good. Memphis Depay, if he's on it, is great. If he's not on it, sorry. But the rest of the team, I think it's just very mid. I think their goalkeepers are mid.
Yeah, their midfield's mid. When you just said that, I'm just looking at it now. That midfield is diluted. Yeah, it's bad, man. It is bad. It is a bad midfield.
And because of a midfield like that, you can see a team like Poland sort of just try and run through them because they're not a team that has a very glamorous midfield, but players like Zelensky can cause trouble.
Yeah.
And him is enough to get Lewandowski in there to score goals. Piatek had his time in the sun that he drifted away, but even him can pop over a goal or two. Like there's enough problems in there for you to be troubled. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the Dutch should go through, but I'm telling you right now, it would not surprise me if they don't. It would not. They would not.
Do you know what? I'm gonna go. Like we haven't really spoke about Austria, but I'm gonna go for If I'm gonna go for France, I'm gonna go for Poland.
Okay.
I can't say looking at. Oh no. Sorry, breaking news. Chelsea look like they're spending more money on Aston Villa's cast-offs, but yeah, sorry, back to the Euros.
Well, who they buying?
Is it Duran from Villa? 50 mil. Yeah. Let's stick to the Euros. Chelsea are not going to ruin my summer. I'm sorry, they're not. It's not happening. It's not happening. But but I'm not. It's not happening. I'm not letting Chelsea do it this summer. This summer's going to be peaceful, tranquil, relaxing, enjoying the Euros. So let's not talk about that right now. But back to it. So I think France will, like you said, just steamroll their way through the group. I think that's easy to do that for them. They've got. I'm not going to talk about their squad because their squad is a squad. We know what their squad is, and it's mad. So
yeah.
But I do think Poland. I can't remember if was it the World Cup or the last Euros.
Did they get? It's the one when they got through just about.
Yeah, they done well in one of them. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think it was World Cup because it was
World Cup
scoring.
Yeah, I think it was. I think they done okay.
Lack of goal scoring, I should say.
Yeah, I think they done okay, but I think they'll do well. I think they will. I like Bulker in goal. I think he plays for Nice. I think at the moment as well. They've still got Szczesny there from Juventus. You know, I know he's an experienced goalkeeper. I'm not saying he's a good goalkeeper, but he's an experienced goalkeeper to have on the bench. So they've got a good squad. I'm looking forward to them. What about you? What do you reckon about Group D, man? Who's going through? Who's going home?
Go to France and the Dutch still. and Poland third.
Poland third. I'm going to go Netherlands third. Netherlands
Okay.
third. Yeah, I'll go for Netherlands third. Right, before we wrap up the last two groups, we got Belgium, Slovakia, Romania, and Ukraine.
Mm.
I'm going to be honest, that's a rubbish group, but I'm saying that again because, like I said about Albania, I haven't really been watching Romania's qualifying campaign or Slovakia's really. I would expect Belgium to be okay in that group. But what's your thoughts?
What did I call Belgium a couple of years ago?
I'm scared to ask.
I used to call them International Tottenham.
Yes, they are. They
always create a nice, decent side, but when they get this close,
they bottle.
They're almost crumbling down, man.
They bottle everything they get close to. Literally,
honestly, they've got a good team, but I just don't trust them. I always say this. I don't care how far they go. Was it one of the World Cups that made it to the semi-finals?
Yeah,
had a decent season. No, I said he had a good tournament, not decent. He had a good tournament, but even when they got to that semi-final, I kept saying to people, they're not getting through. There's something there that no matter how good the players are, there's a similar to what England had back in the day. There's a lack of cohesion that hits them at the most crucial moment. England couldn't get past the quarterfinals. Belgium couldn't get past semi-finals. There's something there that haunts them. Maybe this team is a bit more balanced. You've got Nana who's emerged.
I don't think it is.
You don't think so?
I'm looking at the defenders, but go on. I'll let you go on.
Oh, the defense is weak. I was going to even skip that. The defense is weak. Yeah, I don't think you can get into that one. The defense is weak, man. But they've got enough problem makers in the squad to get by. They do.
Oh, their attack's amazing. Like looking at their attackers. Yeah.
The Catalere, you got
Carrasco, Bakayoko,
Lukaku always scores.
Lukaku, Ependa.
They need to hope that they don't get a draw against a big team, because if you get a draw against a big team, Lukaku becomes Lukaku.
Yeah, go quiet, man. He'll go Casper, literally.
Oh, absolutely.
Their midfield is nice, like you was just about to say before. Their midfield's nice with Onana, Mangala, De Bruyne, Tielemans, Trossard, Vermeeren. Witzel's in there as well. But their defense, man,
weak. And I'd argue their goalkeepers are weak as well.
Their goalkeepers are weak. They got Castagna, Vertonghen, Faz, who plays at Leicester, doesn't he? I think. De Bast, I think, is at Anderlecht, I think. So but it tells me that they're playing maybe five at the back. They've taken a couple of defenders. I think some of those midfielders might have to play as wing backs. A Trossard, maybe Tielemans. I don't know how they're going to set up, but Romania, I'm not too sure about. I'd say the other team that I'm probably more likely to say would probably qualify at that group is probably Ukraine, and that's probably just because of the games that I've watched of them. I haven't watched many Slovakian games, so I can't really give too much on them. But what's your thoughts on that? Who do you think's going through?
I couldn't say that. Slovakia used to have one or two problems, but the problem players, but now not so much. But I think you're spot on. I think when you look at Ukraine, Lunin in goal, Tribune from Benfica, you got Dobrik, you got Mudryk.
Yeah,
they got enough. They got enough. If you ask me to bet on who goes through, I'd probably put Belgium first and Ukraine second.
Yeah, I think it'd be close for like second, third, and fourth. I think out of those other three, I think they're all easily in contention of qualifying. I just think Ukraine might have something a bit more than the other two to get out of the group. So, I think that'd be where I'd leave that one. But let's go to the final group, Group F. The group I'm looking forward to, actually, because we've got Turkey, Georgia. Yeah, man. Yeah, we got Portugal in there, and then we got Czech Republic. How did I have a brain fog then? Sorry, I had a message. It's because I got my iPad going off. I got my phone going off over there, my other laptop there. So, but yeah, Czech Republic as well. So, obviously for me, I'm going to put it out on the table straight away. I've already backed Portugal to win the whole thing outright.
Oh, okay.
I just watched their games, and I think they have quality on the bench that they can bring into that team. and you don't even notice that they've made a sub because the quality's still there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they've got Ronaldo, who at 39 is he now? 38, 39. He's still bagging in goals for fun. I watched the goal he scored the other night on his left foot. Come on, man. Come on, man. What's your thoughts on Group F, man?
Yeah, I think Portugal win 3 out of 3.
Yeah.
I think, unfortunately for Georgia, I know they've got Kvaratskhelia.
Yeah,
very good player. But I think they'll end up being the whipping boys because I just think the rest of their team is quite weak. Actually, no, they've got the goalkeeper from Valencia. He's good as well, to be fair.
Yeah, he's good.
And the rest of the squad is just a bit,
It's just...
So, yeah, I think they'll be the whipping boys of the tournament. If you ask me between Turkey and Czech Republic for second, look at the squads very quickly. I've got their squads up already, but it's a bit...
You see, with Turkey, I think they can do something. I really do. I'm not saying it because, again, I don't watch the Turkish Super League, so I can't really. And a lot of these players play within the Turkish Super League, bar maybe one or two of the players who are playing in the English League or Italy and France. But a lot of them are predominantly playing for Galatasaray or Besiktas. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah.
There's players in there that I know can do a thing. But I can't overlook Portugal for first, and then I look at maybe Turkey for second.
Yeah, I'll co-sign that. I think Turkey is second as well. I think Turkey's just got a bit more quality than Czech Republic, but Czech Republic do have some quality in there. So if they finish second, it wouldn't be surprising, man.
Yeah, be interesting. Before we officially wrap up, who's going to be your player of the tournament? And I've already said my winner of the tournament, but who's your player of the tournament going to be, and who's your outright winner of the tournament going to be?
But funny enough, I think my tournament player is going to be Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, I think so. I said that yesterday, so on.
I think it's going to go crazy, and I think the winners. I actually do think the winners are actually finally going to beat England.
You reckon?
I actually.
Man, I hope for our sake they do, so we can get an extra bank holiday or something, man.
You know, like that.
That's the only reason. I'll be honest, man. Just give me a bank holiday, man. No one has to lose their life like last time for it, man. Just give us a bank holiday for the right reasons this time. But no, England. Obviously, England are there, man. England are going to be like there or thereabouts. I think, like you said about the subs and getting those subs right, that's going to be crucial. I think obviously defensively, you look at like the defense that we just spoke about, the injuries there, the issues, that's going to be a massive problem. But I can't overlook Portugal, man. I really can't overlook them. For me, like I said, their goalkeepers are nice. They've got Jose Sarr, Patricio, Costa, Cancelo, Dalot, Diaz. They've got the squad, Semedo, Pepe for the experience as well. They got João Neves, Ruben Neves, Matteo Nunes, João Pelina, Bernardo Silva, Jota, Leao, Ramos up front with Ronaldo, João Felix. Come on, man. They got a squad there. They've got a squad.
Quality everywhere.
They got a mad squad. But
second favourites for me.
Yeah, it'd be interesting, man. It'd be interesting. I'm looking forward to it, man. But let us know what you think. Let us know your thoughts. Get involved in the comment section of the video. Don't forget to hit subscribe and like and all of that stuff as well. Let us know who you think will win the tournament overall. Who's going to be the golden boot? Who's going to get the golden glove? All of them things we're going to talk about throughout the next couple of weeks as well. We're going to be doing some bite-sized episodes as well. So make sure you look out for the instant reactions after the games. And yeah, man, just get involved, man. Let us know you're out there. Kojo, as always, man, enjoy. Keep yourself hydrated, everyone, not just Kojo. I'm saying it to Kojo because he knows why I'm saying it, but keep yourself hydrated. You got a busy couple of days, couple of weeks coming up. But yeah, everyone else, man, thank you for listening, and we'll be back soon, man.